Hello everyone, it's Lauren here on Shade Drops back for another video. It's Monday, so you're all getting some Eurovision news. And we got not a lot to talk about, but there are quite some interesting subjects we're going to talk about today. So before I start, don't forget to put a little like, subscribe, you can follow me on social media, Blue Sky, Instagram, links are in the description below. So thank you so much for doing that. This helps me a lot, especially in the off season where stuff is a little bit more complicated for us Eurovision content creators. Thanks for sticking with me. So let's just go with the Eurovision news. Are starting with some news from Spain and Benidorm Fest. I feel like I'm talking about Spain every single news video. So they got a new head of delegation since Ana Maria Bordas is now chair of the reference group. They appointed Cesar Vallejo as new head of the delegation. He's worked at RTV for a while. He worked as deputy director of programming at RTV Play. He has worked with Verity about on Eurovision multiple times, so he's someone who knows how this works. Probably has his own ideas and all. He said, "We have learned a lot. It's time to convert all that experience into tangible goals and impactful entries. We will work hard, but we will show respect and care towards the artists so that the road to Eurovision is an enriching experience with satisfactory results for everyone." Yes, Spain has not been doing great lately. I really liked their entry this year. Esa Diva was so good in my opinion, but yeah, that was never going to do well. Their last left side of the scoreboard result was in 2022 with Chanel. Then they got a pretty disappointing result with Blanca Paloma. Pretty low result, even though expected with Nebulosa, and same thing with Melody. I think they're doing some good choices. I was not a big fan of Zora, but I really liked Aya, Esa Diva. Slomo was good. I loved Voy a Quedarme. But yeah, Spanish people who are watching this are like, what do we care what some random Eurovision YouTuber likes or does not like? We want to do well. So yeah, I'm curious to see what Cesar Vallejo is gonna do as new head of delegation. One big thing already about Benidorm Fest next year is that it's gonna have a new artistic director, someone that you all already know, Sergio Jaén. If you don't know him, he is the one who did Austria staging this year. He did Finland this year, Cyprus too. Last year he was behind the amazing Ireland staging, Bambithag. He also was the artistic director of UMK, which was the most impressive national final staging wise. He's right now probably the most exciting artistic director in the business, in Eurovision, I mean. And at least, even if the songs are not good on Benidorm Fest next year, I'm sure they will be good, but just in case, we can be sure that they're gonna have great stagings. Because honestly, this guy, he never really misses. Okay, Cyprus did not work as well as it should, but the staging was not really responsible for what happened to Cyprus this year. And well, you saw the work with Austria, that was amazing. One of the best Eurovision stagings I saw. Same thing for Ireland last year. Uh, Finland had a great staging, and in UMK, Goldilocks staging was so impressive. Nelly Matula, Vivi, even Nea River and Kosti had very good stagings. He almost never misses. So that's great for Benidorm Fest. I'm wondering if he's doing UMK again this year. I hope he will not be overbooked. So when artistic directors get like overbooked, maybe we can see where in some songs and some stagings that they do, some may feel a bit rushed. Like I remember a while ago Marvin Dietmann was doing. Like, it's an exaggeration, but like half of the Eurovision stagings, and you could really see in what countries in particular he had given more attention. So yeah, let's not overbook Sergio Hines so he can keep on giving us excellent stagings every single time. Alright, so some other Eurovision 2026 news. ORF announced the core team for Eurovision 2026. I'm gonna give you the names. I don't know most of these people, but we know some of them. So the executive producer is gonna be Michael Krohn, the show producer Stefan Zechner, who's the head of Austrian delegation since 15 years next year, and he was the show producer in Vienna in 2015. Head of production Daniel Hack, technical manager of the core team Kristin Tichy, who was assistant production manager in 2015. Legal advisor Marin Serenci, head of communication Roman Horacek, who's the head of press for the Austrian delegation since 2005. Marketing manager Iris Kuter, who was head of marketing for Austria in 2014 and for the 2015 contest. Event manager for off-air activities Oliver Lingens, executive assistant to the executive producer Christina Lasnik, secretary general Christina Heinzle Konrad. And the ORF director general Roland Weissman. I don't know how to read that letter that looks like a B, or I don't know, but I think it's like a double S. He commented, with the 2026 song contest, ORF has taken on a mega project for which we have just under a year to implement it. The existing expertise and Eurovision experience at ORF are invaluable. I am delighted that we have been able to assemble a team of experts who, under the leadership of executive producer Michael Krohn, will make Eurovision 2026 an unforgettable event that all of us will be proud of. Michael Krohn added, "It is great honor and pleasure for me to be the executive producer, oh my god, I can't talk anymore, of the contest in 2026 in Austria. Of course, I'm aware that this is one of the biggest and most challenging tasks in the media business. I'm confident that as a team, with the combined strength of ORF, we'll organize a Eurovision that will make Austria proud and impress the world." So yeah, you're basically saying the same thing. I'm pretty confident about Austria hosting. I mean, they did a good job in 2015, and I don't see why they would not make a good job with the hosting next year. So, yeah, good luck there, Austria. Really hyped to see what's gonna happen. I didn't see the stage already, the host city. I'm betting the host city is gonna be Vienna, but we never know. So, come on, Austria, give us a great Eurovision. Alright, some other news. Got this from Eurova this morning while I was preparing the video, actually. RUV, the Icelandic broadcaster, said they would support Israel's exclusion from the Eurovision Song Contest, or the EBU. We already know since a while that RUV's position about Israel's participation, but I don't think they've ever been this vocal. They've been very vocal, but not that much. So this says that at a board meeting of the Icelandic public broadcaster on April 28th, the board of RUV expressed its view that it would support the exclusion of Israel from the EBU or the Eurovision Song Contest. Minutes from the meeting state. Quote, "If a proposal is made at the EBU level to expel the Israeli Public Broadcasting Service from the organization and or the song contest due to the Israeli government's actions towards the residents of the Gaza Strip, the board of directors will recommend that the Public Broadcasting Service support such a proposal after consultation with the board. It refers to the precedent of Russia and Belarus due to the unacceptable actions of those countries." The meeting of the reference group is starting this July, I think, so we might get some more news on that front very soon. So stay tuned to the channel, to the Eurovision news, to know more about what's gonna be dropped in the next few weeks. Alright, you waiting for this one? I kept it in the end, but the big news, of course, of this week was Martin Österdahl steps down as executive supervisor of the Eurovision Song Contest this summer. I'm going to quote to you his declaration and then talk a little bit more about it. He said, from day one, I was inspired by the contest's unique potential and power to unite people through music. Never more so than in 2021 when we brought Eurovision back to life to millions around the world amid a global pandemic. That was peak Österdahl 2021, making that contest happen. So we gotta say thank you for this one. It does not correct. It does not make what happened after, like, it doesn't make it better. But let's give him that. Then we are gonna talk about the past year. Yeah. Okay. So brought back Eurovision back live, demonstrating the resilience and spirit at the heart of our community. I am immensely proud of the changes we made to modernize and strengthen the Eurovision Song Contest. These include establishing the permanent United by Music slogan for the event. Yeah, no. Attracting long-term sponsors and brand extension partnerships, and growing engagement and reach on our digital platforms that have brought millions of new fans to the contest. The ESC is now an event where hundreds of thousands sign up to buy tickets, a show watched by hundreds of millions, connecting with youth audiences worldwide, and stands as a unique platform for overnight global success for artists and songwriters. As my overall involvement with Eurovision is now approaching a period of 20 years in total, it has been the honor of my professional life to steer the world's largest music event, developing the contest as a global super brand that brings joy to more people than ever before. I'm deeply grateful to the entire Eurovision community, and in particular the C Core team, participating broadcasters, artists, and fans for their passions and support. Martin Green, who was appointed director of the contest last year, will uh, he will assume, yes, the executive supervisor duties on an interim basis. So yeah, multiple questions now. First one is, yeah, who's gonna be the next executive supervisor? Also, I want to address. Well, we all waited for this moment. Like Österdahl, he had to go. It was completely ridiculous what happened the past year. I've got to say, he's not the only responsible for all the shit that went down. Don't forget, the reference group is the main thing to take the decision. We get a new chair of the reference group this year, Ana Maria Bordas. Very curious of the work that she's gonna do. Gonna see who the executive supervisor is. Uh, I hope the EBU is just not like, okay, let's ask for him to step down and just keep on going with the same thing, just with a different face. I hope it's not gonna be that. I don't think it's gonna be. I'm the fact that Ana Maria Bordas is now the head of reference group is making me more optimistic about the future of the contest. Like, we gotta see stuff happen about the regulations of the televote, Israel's participation, and other problematic countries' participations, and just let's get rid of the slogan "United by Music." It just makes no sense anymore after the shit that went down this edition and last edition. And yeah, I don't wanna. I've been criticizing Österdahl a lot during the time that he was executive supervisor. He's gone now, so I don't want to keep on criticizing someone who's not working there anymore. Um, I'm I think he fucked up massively since last year. Him, the EBU, the reference group were very tone deaf. We gotta thank him for the 2021 edition. Yeah, him and again the EBU, the reference group, because it's not one person, it's a whole entity. He's not the only one who makes decisions. He's mostly like the face of it. And yeah, getting rid of the face must mean, well, maybe it does not, but changing stuff. I hope it does. So yeah, he stepped down. Gonna see who's gonna come up next, and ultimately he's just another human being. So I'm gonna wish for him the best for what happens to him after his Eurovision chapter that he said lasted 20 years. I'm not gonna keep a good memory of him as executive supervisor, but I'm gonna remember what he did for Eurovision 2021. But yeah, just what went on the past year was pretty much not forgivable. So goodbye, Martin Österdahl. Let's hope things will change. Let's hope the EBU, the reference group, take some decisions, and let's hope we see positive changes in Eurovision next year, because we were this close to lose the contest again this year. I don't want to. I don't want every time to be the conversation to be about, okay, let's try just to not have Israel winning so the contest can keep on going. It's clear that there is a big problem there. You know my opinion. You know that for me, they should be excluded for now from the contest. You know that I think the televote regulations should be more supervised, because it can be manipulated. We saw it with Azerbaijan a while ago. We're gonna see the what's the name, the what what will give like the requests to the analysis of the televote this year. We'll see if some stuff was manipulated or not. And yeah, let's just see where we're gonna go forward with the contest, and let's hope for the best, because ultimately we just love this contest and want to see it going on forever if it's possible. So yeah, I think these are all of the news of this week. I will see you maybe during the week for some other videos, not about some news, but maybe I'll react to songs by Eurovision acts. Maybe I'll do a tier list. If you have any tier list ideas, give me ideas in the comments. Next Monday, if I have enough material, I will do another Eurovision news video. If I don't have enough material, I will wait until the Monday after it. I don't want to do Eurovision news when I do not have enough Eurovision news. So thanks all for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please put a little like, subscribe, follow me on social media, Instagram, Blue Sky. You know the drill. Links are in the description below. And I will see you there. Bye bye.